Welcome to my podcast. My name is Alex, and this is my podcast, the 7Hills podcast. Um, Tentative on a name for now. What is it? Podcast, me shooting the shit, talking, yapping for how long? Don't know. 45 minutes to an hour, probably. Um, is it going to be funny? I hope so. Entertaining? I hope so. But most likely it won't be, since I don't know, boring? We'll see. Will I have guests? We have yet to know that answer. Um, what do I need to tell you about? Let's see. Again, this is just an intro podcast. It looks pretty boring. Recap. What's it been? Let's see. You know what would be good? A producer would be good. I can't pay you because I have no money. But we could pay you on the expectation. So, once, hey, you give me some sponsors, that'd be great. Insert first ad here, Blue Chew, or something. What else? Why am I doing this? Because, like I said, the market needs another white dudes. Just white dudes? There's two of us? Well, no, there are not two of us. There's just me. I do not have multiple personality issues. Although I do talk to myself a lot, and my girlfriend constantly laughs at me. So she said, how hard could this be? I think it'll be pretty hard. Long form, unedited content is interesting. Do I know what I'm talking about? Not at all. Do I need a producer? Like I said, yes. I need a sort of bullet points of what to talk about. It's kind of hard to talk about things when you don't have a guest to bounce stuff off of or a producer behind the camera. Did I mention why I'm doing this? Was that this take or was that another take that I said why I'm doing this? Well, I'll say it again. Because I have a lot of time on my hands. Oh, that was this take, wasn't it? Yeah. I hope the audio is okay. I don't have any levels or anything. This is just plugged right into my phone. Another reason why I need sponsors is because I would like to use something besides my phone. I don't want to have my phone run out of battery or storage. That'd be great. I took a shot before this, so get the juices flowing. Not sure that's gonna help. It'll help calm the nerves. Maybe I'll take another one. No. But anyway, welcome again, live from my apartment. I may keep this location on my windowsill near my books, or I may go to my fireplace, which I currently have on because it is the winter and it is probably, can't really see. It's probably about 67 in here right now. No, it's a little colder than that, I think. Maybe I'll do it next to my doors over there. So I live in a studio and I have these barn doors. So I could close the barn doors and sit there, have these windows open, backlight me. That might be nice. Maybe I'll do it from my bed one time. Maybe I won't keep doing it at all. Maybe I'll just record this and have it locked away for eternity. Excuse me, I woke up today with a bit of a cold. I was up pretty late the other day. It was Russian Christmas. My parents have a huge open house at their place. And then afters were here. We were up till about late into the morning. There's about the last of us. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 of us left. That was fun. But it is winter, and when you don't take care of yourself, you end up getting a cold and getting sick. So that's always fun. I slept like shit last night. Tossing and turning, barely being able to breathe. I mean, I already can't breathe. I have a pretty bad deviated septum, so that's always fun. My girlfriend thinks it's hilarious when she looks over at me and sees me sleeping with my mouth open. That's funny. So, oh, babe, you look so cute. No, it's terrible. I wake up with a dry mouth. But I do sleep with the water next to me, so that's always good. But let's see. It was Christmas, which was fun. No, regular Christmas, the 25th. I have two Christmases. I always grew up with two Christmases, not because my parents were divorced or anything. They are very much happily together for coming on 40 years now. But growing up, my mom and myself and that whole side of the family are Russian Orthodox, and my dad's side was all Catholic. So we always go to either his sisters or his brothers for Christmas. This year I went up to Lincoln, just near Sacramento, for. Actually, no, wait, no, that was Thanksgiving. We did that, which we usually go up to there for. We usually go up to Lincoln for Christmas, but we decided to stay here. So the night before, we go to my aunt's or my grand aunt. Oh no, what's it called when your grandma's sister, grand aunt? Anyway, she's my aunt. So we always go there on Christmas Eve, and then the 25th we open presents upstairs. Me and my parents. My girlfriend, and I took my girlfriend home. She went to her sister's, and then I came back, opened and spent the day with my parents, opened some more presents and spent the day with my parents. That's always fun. What did we do that day? We watched some basketball. Basketball was pretty boring that day. Watched some NFL. The Chiefs Raiders game, that was exciting. That was a pretty good game. That was really good. Love everyone and anyone loves seeing the Chiefs win. Obviously, unless you're a Chiefs fan, but who cares? Then the highlight of the night, or what was supposed to be highlight of the night, was the Niner game. Niners Ravens. That was everything that went wrong could go wrong in that game for the Niners. So that was a pretty dull point of the evening. But then, a week went by and we got over it. Next thing was New Year's. That was fun. Me and some friends, we went to the Midway. It's a venue here in the city. We started off with it was a 3-day festival they do for New Year's. It's called Fresh Start, and I just went for the New Year's Eve show. But friends of mine went the night before, and they had backstage access. They got to drink some drinks in the green room with S.G. Lewis. That's pretty friggin' cool. They met Phantoms actually. Then the next day I went with some of their friends. One of them who had gone the night before. We saw Phantoms, some other people, Elderbrook, which was a highlight. Oh, it's Murph. He was really good. TikTok legend, I guess, if you're a DJ. But then the highlight was, I always want to see Phantoms because I've missed them twice when they've come here. But then we saw Elderbrook. That was my second time seeing him. First time was seeing him at Coachella, which was also a really good set, I thought. But this time was really cool because we were even, I don't know, because I had a pretty good spot at Coachella to see him. But nonetheless, this also was pretty good. It was a really good show, actually, yeah. Might have been better, actually. He played 2 songs that were unreleased, which was really cool. And then Lewis the Child was closing that night. They played, I think, 2.5 hours, but me and my friend Marcus left early because my girlfriend was having a party at her house. That was a last minute thing. So we went there. We got there around great, now I'm hiccuping. But anyway, we got there around 11:30, 11:45, just in time for the midnight kiss, and then mingled and dingled and wingled around the party, hippity hoppity. That was fun. Woke up next day. What did we do the next day? Was the next day a Sunday or a Monday? Oh, it was a Monday. Yeah, so that's right. Yeah, because the Niner game was before that, but doesn't matter. We won anyway. Yeah, there was because it was a Monday. Then, then I spent the next week cleaning my apartment, basically, getting ready for the afters of Russian Christmas. For those of you who don't know, Russian Christmas is on the 7th. It's not just Russian Christmas. It's really any Eastern Orthodox religion's Christmas. The whole Eastern bloc of Europe, except for Greece. Greece celebrates Christmas on the Greek Orthodox celebrate on the 25th. Some do on the 7th. They can pick and choose. Every now and then, they like to do that. But for us, we also have a different Easter. That's on Cinco de Mayo this year, so that's going to be fun. My parents have a big open house for that. We do a lot of house hopping that day. I go to about 2 or 3 houses before I get to my parents' party. That's always fun. And our house is always the last house on everyone's route, so that's quite the spectacle. That's another reason why I need a producer. I need a producer to, so I'm not bouncing around with my thoughts, so I can have a nice flow. Or I just need more time to sit down. I need to personally allocate more time to sit down and plan out this thing. So I have a nice little bullet point I can tape up to that stand over there, right where you guys are. And yeah, I really hope this is entertaining. I'll try my best to be myself. I'm usually never not myself. That's the thing. Is that detriment or positive? You will see. Ugh. Great. Now I'm stumped. So my girlfriend is wrong. How hard can it be? I talk to myself all the time. It can be pretty hard. I talk to myself all the time. What do I talk to myself about? I talk to myself like when I'm getting dressed. I'm getting ready for work and for whatever I'm doing that day, I have thought about doing a podcast before. There were certain things me and my buddy Eli, we talked about doing podcasts, and we were like, oh, let's do a band, the typical 20s ideas that you think of, oh yeah, let's do it, let's be cool, do a band. That didn't really work out. I suck. I suck at playing piano because I wanted to be like the synth piano guy, but I suck. God, do I suck on that. Of course, I didn't allocate enough time to learn or relearn the piano, because I absolutely love music. One thing about me is, follow me on Instagram. I make weekly playlists of new music Fridays. That's always fun. Last year I made, besides every weekly playlist, and then of course my playlist of the 2023 favorites, I made probably close to 60 playlists last year. Because I'll make them every week. Then if someone asks me for a certain playlist, I'll make that playlist. Not quite to the put you on playlist. My boy Steve Cardigan out there. Shout out. That was terrible. But yeah. What else do I need for this? Oh, I need an intro. I need a really good intro. Part of me wants to get back into learning Ableton again. I spent a good 2 weeks on that during lockdown. Then just stopped. And nothing ever came of it. I had that. I bought a little CDJ. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll learn how to DJ and mix and make music. I haven't touched my CDJ in who knows how long. It's something I would like to get back into, but my ADD just does not let me focus on something for once. So maybe this will be different. How often will I Oh, wait. Don't jump ahead. Back to, yeah. So, intros. I have an idea of what I want as an intro. The sound, the sort of song I kind of want. So, hey, producer friends. Maybe I'll hit you guys up. Maybe I won't. Maybe you'll see this. You probably won't. You're not going to see this, I bet. There are some friends of mine that are handy-dandy in Ableton or, music production softwares that they may be able to help me. Nothing too crazy. Maybe 60 seconds is too big. That's a minute-long intro. No. I need something 30, 40 seconds max. Yeah, I'll make a little intro video with the music behind it. That'll be pretty cool. I tried the other day on GarageBand on my phone, though. My MacBook doesn't have GarageBand on it for some reason. I don't know. That thing's an old MacBook. I got it as a hand-me-down. It was great at first, but now I need a real MacBook. So, reasons why I need ads. Get a new camera, get a new MacBook, be able to have someone produce me. Of course, I don't really need a producer. I just need to better, have a layout of things that are going to be talked about. Anyway, name of the podcast, 7Hills Pod, which I bounced around things here and there. 7Hills Pod, Twin Peaks Pod. That was another name for our band. Was going to tentatively at the time. I was really the only one that liked it. Was Twin Peaks. And my logo, no matter what, I'm going to use the Suzhou Tower of San Francisco. That's my absolute favorite. I'm going to use its silhouette. Well, I won't say it's Suzhou Tower, but if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Oh crap! I've lost my fidget spinner. Yes, I have a fidget spinner. I got a bunch of different types of fidget spinners this Christmas from my girlfriend. She's the best. And here we go. Here it is. This little guy. Gold and silver. I have 2 of these ones. It's very industrial feeling. Very sturdy. I love it. Anyway. Well, yeah, back to... Yeah, so, there was Twin Peaks, 7Hills. Twin Peaks sounds good. I personally like the name Twin Peaks for something, but 7Hills Podcast. That sounds like a podcast name, right? And why Twin Peaks? Why 7Hills? Well, this is San Francisco. I am coming to you from foggy, sunny. It's actually sunny fairly often. It's just very cold. San Francisco, and 2 things. Twin Peaks is a neighborhood in San Francisco that's where the Suzhou Tower is located. And then I landed on 7Hills because there are 7 original hills, naturally, of San Francisco. Can I name all of the hills? I don't believe so, but let's try. Russian Hill, Mount Davidson, Twin Peaks, that's 2. Corona Heights. The hill, Telegraph Hill. That's Coit Tower. And one more hill. Oh, Potrero Hill. There you go. Oh, look at me. What a great San Franciscan I am. Damn. Good job. I even looked that one up. But yeah. I'm sure I could be able... I'll come up with topics every week for you guys. Maybe something, that we see on the news or social media, some bullshit like that. Getting my reactions. What do I hope to accomplish from this? Fuck if I know. I am an artiste by trade. I am a landscape designer, landscape architect. You could say, just not licensed. I don't have my landscape architect license, so I have to call myself a landscape designer. But yeah, I have designed some pretty cool shit, some pretty cool designs out there that I have designed. Well, what will come of this? What will come of this? Maybe I'll have a YouTube channel. No, I won't. I'm not gonna have a YouTube channel of me reacting to stuff. Reacting to gardens and landscapes that are working and not working. No, because then I would go teach a class. Like I say, those who can't do, teach. But I do. So, do counter. But yeah, it's maybe I'll have some reactions. Maybe I'll do other content from this, other types of content on here. I don't think so. I think it'll just solely be a podcast. Well, as I was saying, but yeah, it's a form of artistic expression. I am a designer. I'm an artiste. But that's where we're going, I guess. It's just long form unedited content. That's me yabber dabbing, wasting your day for an hour or so. Of my thoughts and what goes on in this brain. What else? Guests. Yes. If they want to be on here. And I would also have to get a new microphone and an adapter that has 2 microphone plugs on it. So I should just get a new microphone, a second microphone, just to have a second microphone. I don't know why I bought just one. Yeah. But yeah. Uh I do want to have guests. I have some friends that would be pretty good guests. How would we do it? Because we would need one for now, depending when along come these guests. We could do it on my couch because I only have one of these chairs. I do have multiple chairs in my apartment's a studio. People call it a junior bathroom sometimes, but it's a studio. Um, yeah. Uh, it's on the bench windowsill. That is another option. I do like sitting in this chair though. And this chair for a podcast, I feel, is something that works very well. I could angle this differently. Have someone on the couch there and have me here. Maybe use a wide angle. No, that's gonna look weird. I'll just move the camera back, I guess. Well, we can't move it back too far because of the cord. Yeah. Huh. Well, that's a bridge we will cross when we get there. Um, how often will I be doing this? I don't know. I'll get some feedback from this. I probably won't get any feedback from this. Not sure how many people I'll show this pilot episode to. Thinking. Once a week is good. Every other week, I'll try to do once a week. I think. If you really want to take this, if this is something I really want to take seriously, I think once a week is a good practice to have. So if I'm out of town, I could do it from anywhere. Actually, I could. That's the thing when you're a solo production. The world is your studio when it comes to podcasting and stuff like this. Yeah, I think once a week is something we could look forward to. How many people will watch this first one? Probably none. I don't really have a lot of interesting things to say. I'm a fairly boring person. I do have, like I said though, I do have some friends that would make really good guests. So that's something. That's something to look forward to, guys. Good guests. What we talk about, I don't know. I never thought of myself as a host, so I'll have to see how we push that conversation along. I can talk to people. Interviewing someone though, that's a different story. But we'll see. We'll see where it takes us. Let's see. What was my day like? I woke up at my girlfriend's. We do not live together. We've only been dating just over a year, so of course we don't live together. But yeah, woke up at my girlfriend's. I went there last night. Slept like shit, cause as you can hear, I have a lovely cold coming on. Yeah. Oh, I have this terrible pinch and a knot in my chest, which at the gym doesn't make that much of a difference. Just do things a little slower, but yeah, that's annoying. So went over there, rubbed some Tiger Balm, some CBD oil on that thing. That helps a bit, but it's just really strung tight there. It's getting a lot better. It's been about 2 weeks now. A chest pinch nerve is a lot harder to get rid of. I've read. Yeah, so I woke up, slept in a little bit more than I wanted to, because I finally got a nice, weird, awkward position. She got up and left for work, and I was in this nice position. And just when my alarm was going off for me to leave, I finally fell asleep, and I was like, screw it. So I stayed in bed a little longer, got some rest, and it did help getting those extra, whatever it was, hour and a half of rest that I got. I came home and I walked to the gym. Today was buys and tries. I did that today. Came back, cleaned up some more from Russian Christmas. You know, I'm still I got a couple little things here and there. My bar has to be. Yes, I have a bar. My bar area has to be cleaned up a little bit more, but otherwise, it's just me doing laundry. I've done 2 loads today so far. I got about, I'd say, 2 loads of clothes left, and then my towels. I'd do that. I could probably finish it on time. What time is it? I started this a little later than I wanted to, all because of the sleeping thing that really pushed me back. Um, let's see, it's 5:47. Yeah, I can get this stuff done. And then I'll cook dinner. Um, yeah. Uh, do that whole shebang. Um, and tomorrow's what? Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm not sure if I'll post this when and if I post it Friday or Saturday. I'll probably do tomorrow. You know, probably tomorrow just before I have a Christmas party, the last Christmas party of the holiday season. Really, it was good. They wanted to do it at their house after everything. You know, Christmas, New Year's, Russian Christmas. Wait, what's the date? Oh, the 11th. It'll almost be like old New Year's. It'll be like Russian New Year's almost. It's not Russian New Year's, but it'll be like old New Year's almost. Now we call it old New Year's and there's Russian Christmas because it's a whole calendar. It's a religious thing. It's back to the 2 calendars there, the Gregorian and the Julian calendar. You can look that whole thing up. Or if you want, I could explain it to you. I'm not going to explain it now. I could explain it next episode. Or, hey, sound off in the comments if you guys want to know that. You probably don't. Sorry if the levels on this are a little weird, if I'm going in and out and in and out and in and out. Cool that I just did that. Yeah, so tomorrow we have a Christmas party that we're going to. It's a dinner. It's not like a rager, as most things are that I attend. But yeah, let's see. I've been told that I've been moving this mic quite a bit too much, but I feel like this is a pretty decent distance. Yeah. Hopefully one day I can get this thing to, insanely chill level. Ha! There you go, double meaning. It's the name of a podcast and the vibes that we're going for here. Yeah. Not sure what else there is. Oh, wait. Let's talk about me some more. That's why we're all here anyway. So yeah, tomorrow is Friday, and that's the Christmas party, like I said already for the 5th time. And then Saturday we have my friend Sabrina's birthday party. 80s theme, I believe. What am I going to wear? Not sure. Probably these pants, I assume. Or I could go skinnier even. I am a millennial, so I have some pretty skinny pants that I don't ever wear. But no, these are probably good. And I think maybe I'll do a variation of a Marty McFly type outfit. For guys, there's so many teen movies to choose from to dress up from the 80s. And girls, what am I getting? Some girls say they like the 80s, some girls say they don't. So you never know what you're going to get there. I've never heard a guy complain about an 80s party theme, but it is what it is. Yeah, then that, and then it's on to the weekend. Don't know what else I'll do. Keep tabs. I'll update you guys about how the parties were that I went to. Those were fun. I'll just have some. Maybe I'll start writing. Maybe I'll carry a little notebook with me. Just start writing down my intrusive thoughts. Okay, I have this thing called a phone. I could write those in notes. Write it in my notes app. See when my intrusive thoughts pop up in my head and just write them down. It's like, for the podcast. Yeah, I'll try to be as entertaining as possible. This one was pretty rough, I would say. This one was pretty rough. Well, first episode jitters. Yeah. I guess that's all I have. Oh, let's see how much time we have left. Let's let me stand up because I didn't put a timer on. Okay. Well, shit. Um, we have quite the time left. You know what? Let's put a timer on. Let's see. Um, yeah, that seems pretty decent. What else is there to talk about with you guys? Damn. Um, he's gonna pop into my head. Um, I don't really know what else to talk about. See, that's the thing. When you're the solo guy, when you don't spend time to prepare. There you go, kids. That's the message from today's podcast. Spend time to properly prepare. I thought this would help, but it's not. I don't want it. Spend time to properly prepare. Oh, that's better, actually. Oh, why did I ever use that pill here? I thought I could drag some things out a little longer. Damn, this damn rug gets so dirty so easily. It's been here for a while though. It's seen a lot of nightmares, if you would. A lot of afters, a lot of parties, a lot of pre games. Yeah, it's still but it still holds up. Oh, you guys can't even see it, can you? Well, it is a cowhide rug. Pretty sure it's fake. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely fake. It's just really nice. It's a very nice one. Um, you know, I do want to. I've been living here for what about 3 years now. I've been living in this studio. Moved on out of my parents' place, and now I live here. Uh, but yeah, I know things. Oh, things I do need. Another reason why I need sponsors to give me money for this podcast. I need a new couch, and hey, the couch will be used to shoot the podcast. So I want my guests to be comfy, and hey, maybe I'll record more from the couch if I get a new couch. But yeah, my couch it's starting to get it's a it's a nice little sectional, and in the end, it's starting to. There's just a place where you just sort of, no matter which side of it you sit on, you sink into that pit of despair there. But yeah, I want to revamp my apartment with something, you know. Not 100% sure what it is, because it's filled out. It's filled out very nice. It's filled out just about right, I think. But I do have to rearrange some pictures now because I got a whole new sound system here. You can see from that speaker, it's part of this whole radio and vinyl uh, record player and everything. It's pretty sick, actually. It's a nice little aesthetic piece. Um, but yeah, so I need to rearrange some pictures I have. Put two up over there. Um, but yeah, back to this rug. Wow, what quite a tangent I went on there. It is a cowhide rug, but maybe I want something more like what's in my bedroom. Like in my bedroom, the area rug, I have an area rug. Square rug with um, like it's a nice little faded Persian rug effect, I guess. And maybe I'll get something like that in here. I don't know if it'll be square. Square would fit the limit. Maybe it could be an oval rug. Just have that juxtaposition of there's all these straight lines, and then have that break it up. That'd be nice. Juxtaposition. That's one of my favorite words I learned in school back in college. It was used as juxtaposition, like when you see a city that's built below a mountain. You have this grid pattern versus the natural curvature of the hills. That is juxtaposition. That's the most basic. It's, you know, when two things are imposed onto each other, I guess you could say. Just one of those. It's one of those words that I find hard to explain because I know so well what it is and precisely how to use it. It's just one of those words that sometimes you find a hard time to explain. What else? Oh, I'm looking over here at my entry table. Christmas cards. How long do you guys keep people's Christmas cards on display? I still have some of my friends' wedding announcements on my fridge, and some of them have been married for two for about 2 years. I have about three wedding announcements or engagement, I guess, things announcements on my fridge, and another wedding announcement. It was more of an elopement, I guess you could say. But yeah, I think I also have a baptism invitation on my fridge still. I can't really see. I can only see a sliver of my fridge from here. It goes living room, bedroom, bathroom, very nice bathroom, and then kitchen. Um, but yeah, not that you need to know that. Most of you listen to this. If you are my friends, you will listen to it. No, I'm joking. That's not even. Haha. Was that funny? No, that was trying, but no. But yeah, we'll see how many people listen to it. If you don't, well, it's okay. You're dead to me. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, maybe. Nope, not gonna say that. Um, but yeah, How long do you keep up Christmas cards? Like throughout the holidays, I guess. I guess I'll keep it up till the 19th. That's sort of in my mind, really, when the holiday season is come to a close, I guess. Because for us, it's so long. For us Russians, it's so long. Or for us, for us half breeds, the half Russian, half American sides. But you know, we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. I tend to keep things up for quite some time. But yeah. What else? Posture. That's something I need to work on. I have fairly good posture, but I do catch myself slouching. And for almost 5 years, I worked at a desk. Click, 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 designing, and I do have straps, so you tend to hunch over. But I do have straps that Velcro. You Velcro and you go. I have used that harness, but I'll be sitting at my desk, and I'll like to sit up. I tend to it's more comfortable to work like this. I mean, especially like when you're in the zone, I'll be not that slouched, but I'll be like this. I'll be click, 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 click with my hand, with this hand, here almost. It looks like you're gaming almost when you're designing, but you're not. And then I'll sit up close like this if I'm working with red lines and stuff. But yeah, all kinds of things. um, what else is there to talk about? Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have a clock facing me that's a sort of timer. And maybe instead of having a piece of paper like that, maybe I get like a little whiteboard. No, that's just a waste. I could, cause I don't really want to have a computer on me. Like next to me. I feel like I'll be looking at that too much. But it could be good, to look stuff up. But there you go. Again, where I need a producer to look stuff up. Boom, on the TV. You can react to it and laugh and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how do people do this. start? How do people start out with this and then end up being successful? Because it's got to be hard, especially like if you're not, say, you're non-influencer that then makes a podcast. Now that, 'cause, they they'll sign up studios or something usually, and they'll have a producer assigned to them, I guess you could say. And so that person will help them figure shit out and stuff like that. But also swearing. I know you're not supposed to swear or something or talk about any blah blah within, I think it's like what, first 5 minutes. I think I messed that one up. But yeah, that's what can you expect. Yeah, I will be. I will. Let's see. Um. Okay. I. How am I gonna upload this? I'll upload it to. Made it. There was a. You know. Oh, looks like I got a vacuum again. What's new though? But yeah, like. I'll be uploading this to, I guess, Spotify podcasts, Apple, and of course, YouTube. Um, I found myself, I used to be a big. I would only listen to podcasts, only listen to them. But now it seems that I don't even really listen to podcasts anymore. I play the YouTube of it, and I watch the podcasts, and because you like to see their reactions, especially if they're talking or sharing, they're reacting to something. God, I can really see my camera shake. I apologize for all the shakiness of this episode. Ugh. Anyway, but yeah, I find myself these days watching more podcasts and listening. I can't remember the last time I solely just listen to a podcast. I'll sit on my couch, eat my dinner. If I don't have a show to watch, I'll watch a podcast or two. I'll have podcasts on. Oh, like say like when you're getting to work in the morning, that'll do. I'll wake up, and just because I need sound and stuff just to get going, I'll put it on my phone, put it on my little shelf in the shower, and I'll do that, and then I'll just while I'm getting dressed, everything. But I guess that's more listening, because I tend to like stop them when I'm doing that because I want to see their reactions and stuff, because I'll get too distracted, especially if I'm in a hurry, like if you're late or something. But most of the time I was usually on time for work, unless I was hungover going to work, which didn't happen too often. Happened twice maybe. That's probably a lie. I just usually function. I'm usually pretty functionable when I'm hungover. There was one time after Outside Lands that the Tuesday after, because you always out of 3 festival take all 3 days off. There was one time I came in on a Tuesday, and it hit me really bad that day. I was like, damn, I'm getting old. And I had to leave like half day. I got there at 9, normal time. But I think I was gone by 11 or so. I was like, I'm feeling sick. And I drove home. And it was our weekly meeting that day, and I zoomed into the meeting. I was passed out, death on my couch, and I chucked into the Zoom, and it came to me. I was like, no, nothing new, and then that was that, because they knew I had already gone home for our weekly meeting. Because for some reason it wasn't Monday. There might have been other people out Monday, or something like that. But yeah, that week it was Tuesday. Actually, we had a lot of weekly meetings on Tuesdays because Mondays were always whatever. But we had a lot of weekly meetings on Tuesdays. Yeah. But that's that. So yeah, I would say best thing to do. Of course, yes. Of course, listen to it on Spotify or Apple, wherever you listen to your podcasts. I need to figure out. That would be a good thing to search. Figure out how do I get ads when I don't have an audience or a following. Good question. I looked it up. Maybe just cold calling with emails, companies saying, "Hey, I have a podcast. Followers? No." But maybe you don't have to say that. Like, "Hey, my name's Alex Novak, and I'm the host of the 7Hills podcast." Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So fingers crossed that this entire video saves. Um, hit that like button, subscribe, hit and ring that bell for notifications. Um, keep up with my Instagram. I doubt I'll post anything about this on Twitter, but keep up with my Instagram. I'll be posting clips on there, maybe, throughout the week. And yeah, see you guys next time. Peace. Well, took that shot. Welcome to my podcast. I want my opinions, and it's not even funny. Welcome back. Nope.